Today I'm going to show you guys how I curl my hair. I get a lot of requests when I take photos on Instagram asking me how I get my hair the way I get my hair. So it's pretty simple, but I thought I'd show you what I do in case there's something that I'm not realizing that's different that I do than most people. The styling wand that I'm using throughout the video is the Sultry Orbit 3-in-1. It comes with 3 different barrels, but I'm going to be using the thickest barrel, which is 1 inch in diameter. Yeah, 1 inch in diameter. Other than that, all you need is some hairspray and a couple of like hair ties or bobby pins to section off your hair while you're doing this. It's pretty simple and I like the way that it looks. I go for kind of large effortless curls, even though they take a little bit of time. Having shorter hair does cut down on the time. You don't have to hold your curling wand that long, so I can probably get my hair done in 15-20 minutes if I'm not having to like explain it or walk somebody through it. Alright, so let's jump in. Even though my hair is shorter, I do section it. I'm gonna start like way, probably like up here. Okay. And then as I'm sectioning it, I will brush it out, make sure there's no knots. And then usually make myself a stylish little top knot. So secure that with a hair tie. Okay, and then I keep sectioning it probably right above the ears. But what I do is I split that into 2 sections. Again, brush it. You guys can see all my roots going on. But I don't know, sometimes I like a little rootage. I think it gives my hair character. Then I'm going to use a clip to secure that in place. And then I think I might have lost the section. There it is. Brush that, give it a twist, and then secure that in place. And now you look just crazy enough to start the tutorial. So these pieces are really hard to curl, and I know a lot of people don't even bother curling them, but I just think it looks better with it. My hair is just long enough to get a curl, but more of a wave. So I'm just going to take little sections, probably about a square inch, and then curl them, alternating towards my face and away from my face. The first one I'm going to do away from my face. This is so dangerous because I don't have a mirror, so let me put my glove on. But that's the curl that I get. Let me see if I can you see it? That's the curl that I get for these bottom layers. I don't know if the glove does anything, but in my head it makes me feel safe. Now I'm putting the curler here and then going forward, having it be curled toward my face. Because if you do all the curls in the same direction, then they pretty much just clump together, and it kind of makes me look like my head is shaped very weird. And there's very little hair in this bottom section. It's pretty much just probably like 5 pieces. At this point, wearing the glove on that hand is useless. Whee! Now I can take down one of these clips. Just keep that one up there. And this time I start from the back and work my way to the front. I just find it easier, and I find that I'm not messing up the curls that I'm curling. I feel more comfortable not using the glove for the middle section because it's a little bit longer. The bottom section is so short that I can barely make my way around the barrel and still hold on to the hair, so that's why I kept the glove on. So I'm still just alternating, going back and going forward. And you don't want to mess with any of the curls while they're hot. You really want to let them set as much as possible, and then come back and we'll kind of style them more in the end. So I'm going to speed this footage up, maybe stop to explain things if anything different happens, but other than that, this is you for the next 30 minutes. So just in case I forgot to mention, I'm not twisting my hair and then laying it across the barrel. Sometimes people kind of accidentally twirl their finger while they're wrapping it around the barrel. I try my best to make sure that I'm laying it as flat as possible on the barrel, and then you do want to alternate towards your face and away from your face. However, you want to make sure that the pieces that are framing your face are away from your face, so you still have that look of it being pushed back. It's not really good to curl this one forward. And it's okay if you already curled this one back. It's okay to have two that are going back. You just don't want to do them all going back or all going forward, because like I said, they're just going to kind of clump together. At least my hair does. Now it's time to do the top. Even though I put the top in this big huge top knot, this is like the thickest portion of my hair. I have a lot of hair up here, so I still section it like all over again, and I pull out a little piece and then I kind of make this crazy bun and repin it. So just stick those clips in there, and I pulled out a section for the back, and I'm going to curl that and then pull out another section and curl that, so on and so forth. And then once I only have this part left, I go ahead and part my hair however I'm planning on parting it for the day. So today I'm going to do a side part, sometimes I do a front part. And then I curl this section first, and I pretty much do the whole top away from the face. See, my curling iron is hotter now, so you just have to hold it for a few seconds. And then when it's time to curl this hair, I start by pulling it back like this and pushing it over here, and then curling this. And then once this is curled, I put another section here, and then I'll curl this, and I keep working my way over, folding it over until everything's all curled and I get to that part that I had in my hair. So this is what my hair looks like right after I've just curled it. Now I'm going to go ahead and give it a little bit of styling. I'm going to go over it with this hairspray one more time. And again, you can use whatever hairspray you want. I really like the Big and Sexy one by, wait, I think it's just called Big and Sexy. I don't know, the red bottle. I'll put a picture here. Ding! But yeah, so I'm just using this one because it's what I had on hand. I'm going to give it a good lift and some spray. Okay, and now I'm going to very carefully, not even brush through it. The brush isn't going to go all the way into the hair. It's just barely going to touch the surface and separate some of those curls. Okay, like this. Making sure we're curled back there. Okay, you can use your fingers to shake it out a little bit. I like to do this. Okay, now I need to add a little bit of volume, and I do that using, I don't know if this is necessarily a teasing brush, but it's a brush that I found at Walgreens one day, and I think they were all out of the ones that are skinnier, but this one works good for me. I just stick my finger in here, pull it up, and I'm going to tease the roots down here. This is optional. I just feel like this side of my hair always lacks a little bit of volume, so I'm going to do that. And if you want to go down deeper, like do another layer and tease that, you can do that. If you have hair that doesn't really hold, give it a spray. Better to do a lighter tease and add a little spray than to do a whole bunch of teasing, because teasing is kind of a pain in the butt to get out. And then over here, I don't really need a ton of volume at the root, but I feel like I need volume in the midsection, so I just use this brush and kind of pull it out, give it a little jostle in there. Really make it pop. This is going to sound weird, but I feel like beauty is all about shapes. I'm always trying to contour the shape of my eye, and I'm almost contouring the shape of my head right now. Shabam! So that's it. This is how I curl my short-ish hair. If you're wondering, my hair is cut into a lob, which stands for long bob, and it is slightly A-line, so these front pieces are longer than the back, and there is a little bit of layering on the end so that when I curl it, it gives me more volume. But that's how my hair is cut, so if you're finding that you can't get this exact style, it could be the way your hair is cut. So maybe try that if you're looking to get this kind of hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what other videos you would like to see. And be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on future videos from me. You could check the description box down below for all the product info and the ways you can connect with me on social media. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! My photos come out 10% better because I'm all hair. All you do is stick the hair in your face. Bam. That's a photo right there. That's a photo right there.